Apollo 11, Houston, it's a pretty good show here. It looks like you almost got the probe out.
Yeah, it's smooth now. Can you see that?
Roger, Neil's really good.
Not much light up in that area, but apparently TV said they will pick it up.
There are some bright spots shining on the probe, apparently sun shafting on it, that just gives just about enough for us to make it out, over.
I think those are the tunnel lights.
Oh, okay. You're right.
Okay, it's loose now, coming down.
Roger. Looks like it's a little bit easier than doing that in the chamber.
You bet. The only way to take it easy. It's pretty massive, but it goes where you direct it.
11, Houston, that's a beautiful picture now we got. We're looking at a 12-second delay in touch. You're just bringing it down by the optics now.
Mike must have done a smooth job in that dock, and there isn't a dent or a mark on the probe.
Roger. We're really getting a great picture here, 11, over. Houston, with a 12-foot cable, we estimate you should have about 5 to 6 feet excess when you get the camera into the limb, over.
Roger.
We can see the probe now. A correction to drove.
Roger. Okay, drug removal is coming next.
Roger. As we suspected. Houston, now it's a good view of the storage area under the couch. Houston, looks like it's pretty crowded in there with that drogue, over.
Oh, it's not really bad. This TV cable's getting in the way.
We see lots of arms.
Only problem, Charlie, is these TV stagehands don't know where to stand.
Well, he doesn't really have a union card there. We can't really complain too much, I guess. Apollo 11, Houston, do you have a little white dot in the bottom of your monitor, on TV monitor, over?
Roger, we do.
Roger, I guess part of the camera's been burned out down there. These are really beautiful pictures now, Buzz, over. Real clear.
Okay, we might have got just a little bit of sun in there. Is it just one small white dot?
That's affirmative.
We've been up in the tunnel checking the roll angle, Charlie, and it's 2.05 degrees.
Roger, copy 2.05 on the roll cal.
And that's a plus.
Roger, plus. Houston, the tunnel looks pretty clear to us. Somebody going up there now. Over.
It's Mike checking his connectors up there now.
Roger. Houston, the lighting up in there looks very good to us at this time. Over.
I think that's mostly the camera. It's subdued, to say the least.
Roger, it's gathering pretty well to us. We see everything quite clearly up in there.
No, the dock latches look good today, just like they did yesterday. Everything up in there looks just fine.
That sounds fine to us, over. Houston, we can even read the decals up there on the limb hatch.
Let me zoom it up and see how much you can read.
Okay. We can see the limb umbilical connection quite well there, Buzz. You see you zooming in on one of the decals now that to reset, unlatch handle, latch behind grip and pull back 2 full strokes. That's about all we can make out.
You get an A+.
Thank you very much, sir. At least I passed my eye test.
I'm standing 6 feet from it, Charlie. You can read it better than I can. There's something wrong with the system.
Roger. A real good view of the limb hatch handle there. 11, over.
Roger. Looks like we'll be ready to go into the limb early, if that's okay with y'all down there.
Roger, it's fine with us, Neil. Go ahead anytime you wish, over. Houston, the white spot you see on your monitor, our TV people say it is a burn spot, but they expect it to dissipate after a couple hours, over.
Roger, thank you. Okay, the dump valve is actuated.
Roger, copy, 11. We see that very clearly. Is that U-bus with your hand on it?
Yeah.
Roger.
Yeah.
Roger. 11, Houston, we're really amazed at the quality of the picture up in the tunnel. It's really superb, over.
It is considering the amount of light up in there. Roger, we're about to open the hatch now.
Roger.
There's that same guy that when you open up the doorway, he's waiting there for you and he turns the lights on.
How about that? It's like the refrigerator. Buzz, the view in through by your left shoulder there is good. We can see the Aspen engine cover, the Velcro on it, and that's about all we can make out right now. We see the helmet storage.
We don't see anything loose up there.
Well, great. Looks good to us. We see your helmet storage bag. And 11, Houston, we got a view of the plinth there off the right of our screen. Houston, both of you already in? Over?
Right, I'm halfway in. I'm going to have to start turning around, I guess.
Right. Apollo 11, Houston, we'd like you to read out the LCG reservoir site level, over.
Okay, stand by.
At 11, we have a good view of the window there. Looks like the sun's apparently coming through the shade.
Yeah, I'm afraid it's, we're just about plus Z right toward the sun.
That's affirmative. This attitude put both windows right towards the sun for the limb, over.
Well, that may be good in some respects.
We had a view, Buzz, of the utility light cord. Sure if you've,
Now, let me show you a view looking the other way.
right. And we see right now a utility light or either a floodlight up there. I think now I see the utility light still in the storage bag. Hey, that's a great shot right there. We see you in there. Guess that's Neil and Mike. Better be, anyway. We see you waving. Houston, that's really a beautiful shot. Houston, we didn't quite decipher that signal. It just came from the CMP.
Just say hello. On the LCD sight gauge, you got about, it looks like the white mark that's in the plunger is about quarter to 3/8 inch out into the green away from the red. Is that what you like to say, all right?
Stand by. Right, Buzz, that looks good to us. Thank you much.
It is the white index, is it not, that you're interested in comparing whether it's in the red or green?
Stand by. That's affirmative, Buzz. It looks good. That's a good reading for us, over.
Okay.
We had a shot a moment ago of the suit disconnect valve.
I'll open up the windows and see what the lighting condition is going to be like.
Houston, that's a real good view. We have the AOT. You're back now, Buzz, and notice you're taking down one of the window shades, over. The light is superb.
Yeah, how's the sun coming in? How's the sun coming in from this direction going to affect what you can see?
It made it really super. The lighting is excellent in the limb right now. We can make out the AOT, the ISA, and the left-hand window is a little glare off of that, but the LMT side, with the shade down, it's really excellent, over.
Well, let's, I'm turned around. Why, I took the shade off my side first.
Roger, we copy. The light level for the TV is really excellent, over.
Yeah, the lighting in the lamp is very nice now, just like completely day-lit, and everything is visible. Good bit lighter than the tunnel was earlier.
Roger, we got a good view now, Neil, of the DETA and also Buzz's ACA.
Hey, I'm pointed at the front hatch now. Everything seems to be in place down there.
Roger. We got the dump valves in view, over. Houston, we see you removing the ISA now, pulling it up, putting it up by the AOT. The instrument panels are coming into view behind.
Yeah, I think probably these estimates we've done SPF burn to put it back over the instrument panel instead of putting it up over the splits and the recharge station. Would you care to comment on that one? We could do either just as easily.
Stand by. We'll have an answer for you momentarily. 11, Houston, it's really a super shot of the main display.
The vehicle is surprisingly free of any debris floating around. It's very clean.
Roger. Houston, it's pretty hard to describe this view. It's really, really great.
Now you know how we feel. Okay, Neil's OPS is about 5800.
Copy.
And mine's about 5800 also.
Copy. Houston, that's a good shot of Neil's cliff there. Over.
That's fine.
Houston, that moment ago, we had a good shot of your bliss bus and the two helmet storage bags, and now behind your left shoulder bus, we have the Disky and the ACA. Houston, followed up. Go ahead, 11. Oh, Charlie, is that you? That's me. How are you there? Oh, just fine. How's the old white team today? The old white team's bright-eyed, bushy-tailed. We're ever alert down here. Ever alert, vigilant. Hey, you got any medics down there watching heart rate? I'm trying to do some running in place down here, and I'm wondering just out of curiosity whether it brings my heart rate up. Well, they will spring into action here momentarily. Stand by. Hello, 11. We see your heart beating. Okay, well, look at the CDR and the CMP, see if they go up any. We're all running in place up there. You wouldn't believe it. I'd like to see that sight. Why don't you give us a TV picture of that one? I think that's great. You got it. Okay, it's coming in a ghost zone, Buzz. Gets Bruce said we don't have it here in the center. It isn't going to help out the PTC very much. I don't know if it's a vibration or what it is, but it makes the pitch and yaw rate needles on FDAI number 1 jump up and down a little bit when we jump up and down. Right. All right. Ghost on it said he see you running there, Mike. Okay. Ask him what he's running from. Houston, Mike, we see about a 96 heartbeat now. Okay, thank you. Well, that's about all is reasonable without getting hot and sweaty. All right, Raj, wake up. Goldstone should be getting about the best picture of the Earth we can get right now. Roger, Mike. Thank you much. We've got a little distortion in the horizontal direction. Standing on our monitor. I wonder if they're getting the same thing. Stand by, Buzz. I'll let you know. Goldstone M&O? All right. Okay, the cruise is complaining of some horizontal banding on their monitor. Do y'all see that on the picture? Stand by. They wouldn't see it right now. We don't have anything in focus, Charlie. Roger. He's checking on it. I'll see if they had it earlier. Stand by. I guess when we were showing the Disky or when we were showing the Earth might be the better time. Okay. Houston, Capcom Goldstone. Go ahead. Okay, our TV people confirm they see this horizontal bend. Okay. 11, Houston, the Goldstone TV people also see the banding when same time y'all do, over.
Okay, would they call it a horizontal waviness instead of banding, maybe?
No, I'm not talking to them directly. Stand by, Buzz. Let me see how they describe it. Goldstone M&O, Houston, Capcom. Could you put the TV guy on the loop, please?
Capcom Goldstone, roger. Houston, Capcom, Goldstone M&O, Net 1.
Go.
The TV people do not have access to Net 1 in that area. I suggest we use Net 2 for that purpose.
Okay, going to Net 2. Oh, Apollo 11, Houston, the Goldstone TV guys say that they have some horizontal banding across the upper part of the picture and across the lower part. They would consider the lines just straight, no waviness to them at all, over.
Roger, understand. They do seem to distort vertical lines, though.
Say again about the vertical lines, Buzz.
Roger, when there's a vertical line, these horizontal bands tend to put small waves in it.
Right, I copy. He didn't mention that. Stand by, I'll check again. Hello, 11, Houston. The Goldstone TV said that when you get a sharp vertical line on a picture where the horizontal banding goes across, it does appear to bend it slightly. The same as Apollo 10, they said. Looks okay to them, over.
Okay, I understand. It's not our monitor. It must be the transmitter of the system.
All right, yeah, I guess so, but we'll have them look into it and see if they can suggest anything. Hello, Apollo 11, Houston. Please select Omni Bravo on board, over.
Take on the Bravo, Johnny.
Roger.
How's everything going down there? You guys happy with spacecraft systems?
Roger. Affirmative. Everything's looking really good to us, over.
Okay, same here. Johnny, how far out can you pick up TV off the Omni?
Stand by. Apollo 11, Houston, we're just about at the limits where we can get any kind of picture at all on the Omnis on the TV. The picture, I guess, would be just almost zero at this point. Apollo 11, Houston, we're getting the TV at Goldstone. We're not quite configured here at Houston for the transmission. We'll be up in a couple of minutes, over.
Raj, this is just for free. This isn't what we had in mind.
Roger.
We're going to go ahead and take all the loop data on back into the command module, Charlie.
Roger. Apollo 11, Houston, Buzz, it appears that you attempting to put on the sun filter and viewing the sun through the AOT, over.
Yeah, unfortunately, it looks like it's down a little bit more towards west than I can be able to see in the AOT.
Roger.
We got a beautiful view of the side of the command module out of the AOT, looking in the left rear detent.
Right.
I can see the hatch and all the EVA handrails. First time we've seen the silvery outside of the command module. I can read the letters on the hatch cover that say boost cover release, and the big yellow arrow that points toward the opening place where the tool B goes.
Right. Great shot now, back down into the...
And left on the...
Go ahead, Buzz, over.
Say again.
I'm just saying we got a great shot looking back into the command module.
Okay. Yeah, on the left detent I can see the AO, the rendezvous radar. And I move to the forward detent, that's about all I've got. I'm looking eyeball to eyeball.
Right.
Charlie, is there any concern about the duration that we ought to have the window gates open?
Stand by.
We don't have any circulation in here, and it might get a little on the warm side.
Right.
We'll put up a couple of hoses from the command module here and get a little circulation going.
Sound like a good idea, over. Apollo 11, Houston, as far as the window shades go and the LEM is nothing except for crew comfort. I don't think we got any systems problems. Be sure to put them back up when you egress, over.
We will do. Charlie, I'll give you a view out of the overhead window back looking at the command module right-hand rendezvous window.
Roger. Well, we see it now. Thanks a lot, Buzz. It's a good view through the overhead.
One washer on... One washer going by the overhead.
Right. There we go. We got it now.
There wasn't very much debris in the command module or the LEM. We found very few loose particles of bolts, nuts, and screws, and lint things. Very few in each spacecraft. They were very clean.
Roger. Sounds good. Houston, we have a good view out of the rendezvous, correction, the overhead window of the LEM. We don't see anybody staring back at us, though, over.
Charlie, can you see Mike, two eyeballs peering out of the rendezvous window?
11, Houston, stand by. We haven't picked him up yet.
You're looking through a lot of layers of glass.
Houston, we had a slight glimpse of Mike in the rendezvous window at that time. It's pretty murky looking into there, though.
Okay, here he is. I've got him on the monitor now.
Okay, we see him staring back at us now. Hello in there. Apollo 11, Houston, our recommendation for the ISA is to stow it back over the instrument panel, over.
Roger, will do.
Houston, we can make out the markings on the panel. We read System A, acid fuel, acid oxidizer, Quad 1, Quad 4. It's really unbelievable the definition we're getting down here off that little camera, over. We can even see the barber pole on the talkback. We can read the markings on the instruments for the glycol pressure, quantity, PCO2. You can read the scale on the 8-ball, over. Houston, we see the cross-feed barber pole, and we had the Velcro patches back up to the RCS systems now. We can see the markings on the meters, green and red bands, in limits. We see you raise the cover on the abort stage. We don't recommend that.
Yeah, we're going to tape that one over.
Right.
We're going to tape that one over.
We concur.
The restraints in here do a pretty good job of pulling my pants down.
Roger. We haven't quite got that before the 50 million TV audience yet. Al 11, Houston, that's a good view of the 8-ball. We see you can even read the off flag there. You can see the signal strength meter for the radar. Read the numbers on it.
Houston, did you want us to test the cameras in the LEM? And I was wondering about that. I saw it in the flight plan, but I'm just wondering if you want to do that on CSM power, or do you want us to take both of the 16mm cameras back in the CSM and test them there, over?
Stand by, bus.
As an alternative to that, why we could wait until LOI day and there's that word again, ancillary stowage container.
Roger. The shades didn't quite hack it there, Buzz, over.
Houston 11, are you still getting high bit rate off the Omnis at this distance?
Stand by, Mike. Apollo 11, Houston, about 50% of the time we're getting high bit rate off the Omnis when you're in PTC, over.
Okay, thank you.
Welcome. Apollo 11, Houston. Neil, at this attitude, you look like you're about 12 feet long.
Seems like I always find myself upside down in whatever I'm doing around here.
Apollo 11, Houston, could you give us a few comments on your crew comfort with the CSM hoses moving the air around, over?
Well, it's picking up a little bit of circulation in here.
What do you estimate the temperature is, Buzz, over?
Oh, I'd say maybe 73, 75.
Right.
It's hard to tell at this density and pressure of gas, but comfort level is about the same as the command module. It's a little warmer or stuffier when we first got in, but it seems to be improving.
Houston copies out. Houston.
You may be able to see some.
Go ahead.
Some particles jumping around on your screen. That's just dust particles that are being eliminated by sun shafting in the window.
Roger, they're very clear now. Over. And that's a good view of Neil's correction of Buzz's circuit breaker panel there.
I can just barely see the handrail on the front porch from this position on the right-hand window.
Roger. Houston, our view of the panel 11 is gets brighter than darker. Are you changing the f-stop at all? Over.
Now what's happening is that we get pretty close to the window now and then, and it drives the automatic light control into the stops, I think.
I think that's right.
Yeah, I had to switch on outside while I was going through the overhead window. That may be what's contributing to some of it.
Roger. Houston, we seem to be picking up a few bit more dust particles now. We see them quite clearly in the screen now. Over.
Yeah, I'm choking on one every so often.
Houston, your show is going out to the U.S. now. We're about to get the satellite up, and it'll be transmitted to some other countries after that. Over.
Roger. I'm checking out this window bracket where I'll be putting it for the EVA pictures of Neil going down the ladder.
Roger. 11, Houston, we keep marveling about the color and the clarity of the picture. It's really difficult to describe it. It's just perfect, over. At 11, doesn't look like you're having too much trouble with that bracket up there, Buzz.
I tell you, those new knobs really make it easy to twist the thing and get it cinched down quite tight.
Right. Houston, Buzz, how does the alignment look there?
Looks pretty good, as well as I can tell. Without the gear extended, I can't get a real definitive answer, but you couldn't fix it to any place to see much more out of the window without hand holding it for the whole time.
Roger, it looks like to us it's going to work real well.
Enough room to, yeah, I think so.
And Buzz, we see you putting your window guard in place there, and back up to the ISA now.
Houston, ask FAO if the 90-degree bracket isn't stowed in the commander's stowage assembly.
Stand by.